But a man will say, what do you need from me?
Can I address that? You asked me a question. Can I address that? Can I?
Good night,
So
Lady Di. I'm sorry you couldn't get
so
in.
so to answer your question, the thing about it is I agree that, of course, I said that from the beginning. I agree that you should have communication.
Right? The biggest problem on the West right now is a bunch of men singing "Happy Wife, Happy Life."
He
It's
didn't
a
say
giant.
that.
One second.
He implied it.
One second, please.
Why y'all acting like that's not the implication? Go ahead,
Guys,
Fatty.
you got it. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Fatty.
Wow. Boy, y'all
That's not what he implied. What he implied is you doing.
He's
He didn't imply anything other than what he fully fleshed out at the beginning of that conversation.
He literally said, if I want to be happy, I have to make sure she's happy. He literally said that. If I want to be happy, I have to make her happy.
And
he literally said that.
I want to make her happy. Not
he literally said that's the same thing.
Happy. That's what he said.
Yes.
Gerald, can you invite him on the show so he can explain what he said?
It'll be
can you
better
invite
for
him on the
both
show
of them.
so he can explain what he said?
Yo,
It'll be better for both of them.
Times. Y'all played the video 3 times.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and hold on.
I didn't get to answer the question.
Why?
He asked us a question.
Why do men? When the word happy is brought up or is such a triggering word for men in relation to women, when Israel, you going to work could simply make your woman happy. You don't have to go out of your way to do it. Your being. If that woman loves you and she's into you, your being makes her happy.
Because
I don't think
she's asking me. Let me answer her.
I don't think it's always necessarily this man. Now, mind you, you do have women out here that want that material lifestyle. But aside from that, when we're talking about a clip like this, we jump to, happy wife, happy life, which I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to happy wife, happy life subscription.
Nope.
However, I do think that we can talk about men acknowledging women who have that open communication with them without always saying, well, what are you going to do for me? Or why do I always have to make you happy? Because the other part of the conversation is another conversation. It doesn't diminish the woman having to make the man happy as well. But when we're talking about a man being able to just listen to what a woman is saying, what she is expecting in a relationship, because men always say, what do you need from me? A man may not get down to the nitty-gritty details of the emotional things, and that's what the woman is for. But a man will say, what do you need from me?
Can I address that? You asked me a question. Can I address that? Can I?
Good night, Lady Di. I'm sorry you couldn't get in.
So to answer your question, the thing about it is I agree that, of course, I said that from the beginning. I agree that you should have communication. I agree that you should have open communication. My disagreement, what's up, Chris? My disagreement is that as a husband, it's not your job to make your wife happy. The reason why a lot of us give pushback when it comes to making your wife happy is because we understand that that is a very temporary thing. It's very elusive and it's very fleeting. And if your wife's happiness is determined or depending upon you doing certain actions to make her happy, we all know that as men, we're going to fall short 10 times out of 10. Because we know that we're we could do some things like us being there might make her happy. Us bringing her certain things might make her happy. Us taking her certain places might make her happy in the moment. However, if we say something, she won't be happy. And if we do something else, she won't be happy. And if we determine our relationship upon that quote unquote happiness, it's going to be short-lived and it's going to be tumultuous. So that's why I personally give a lot of pushback to this happiness concept. And because I understand that in real life, women are happy one moment and very unhappy the next moment.
Thank you.
Happiness is depending upon circumstance. Happiness is depending on things working a certain type of way. And so being that is like that, and being that the world is not perfect, that is a house built upon sand. The foundation is built upon sand to try to build it upon happiness, and especially the happiness of.
We're talking about
hold on. Let us just bring it in. Let me bring it in, and especially as far as the happiness on a woman. Y'all talk all. Come on, man. Y'all disingenuous than a mother, man.
Let go. Leave it alone.
Come on, man. Y'all disingenuous. Y'all talk.
I think the word happy is triggering, and I think it's
because y'all are black men. Y'all can't be happy. Y'all
there's nothing wrong with making your woman comfortable.
See, there you go, attacking the black man.
No, I'm saying it specifically. The only thing that y'all can express is anger and
attacking the black man. Those are black men talking.
And you can't say anything that may hint at anything that may be sexual with another person without this applause. Y'all can't say anything.
Fantasy.
And I only do that with y'all.
Attacking the black man.
Men are afraid of the word happy.
Hey, Israel, I thought I was muted when I said
that. Men are afraid of the word happy because happiness is fleeting. You are not going to catch it. It's going to change.
No.
What will they let? 1 second.
It's not fleeting.
1 second, please. The job as a husband is to make your life easier. It's duty. It's not happiness. He has to talk to you and say, how can I make your life easier? It's not about me making you happy. It's about me making your life easier.
So what you're saying is y'all don't understand what happiness is then? That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me?
1 second, please.
From happy to easy.
Yeah, give him 1 second, y'all. Give him 1 second.
Why y'all stepping on your point because they know you're right.
No, because we're already saying.
Let Fatty finish. Let him finish.
A woman asking for a divorce because the man is not doing his duty is fair. A woman asking for a divorce because she's not happy is bullshit. And this is the problem. You guys think happiness is something that a man should give to you. No. He has the job to make your life easier, and now that your life is easier, you might be happy sometimes. Not all the times, sometimes. That's why, for example, Michelle Obama said, I was miserable for 10 years. It's not about happiness, it's about duty. So when he says, it's my job to make you happy, I'm going to do things to make you happy, it's very dangerous because she can literally turn around and says, I'm not happy, pick up his stuff and go.
It was his job.
He said, if he want
to be happy, he got to make her happy. He literally said that.
Yeah.
What y'all are doing is using his words and y'all twisting it. Y'all making it seem like this man is predicating his whole relationship foundation on making her happy when that's not even the case. It's like y'all forcing that to be the pillars that hold the relationship or any marriage that we're actually making our responses on based on happiness when we're not doing that. We're just simply saying communicate and actually make the sacrifices to make your partner happy and in turn make you happy. It's not about the whole premises of the relationship is not based on making her happy. Happiness comes whenever you actually enjoy each other during your relationship, during the journey. The little things that you do. There's not a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why y'all find it a problem, even if it is.
You know what's interesting? The crazy part is that they want to pick apart his words so much they never even looked at the question at the bottom of the screen that JR put up. It said, make your part. It said, what was the question? Something about
you don't even know what the question is. You don't even know what the question is. You ain't looking at it. It ain't there. It ain't there.
I really hate that.
Look at you, just a contrarian.
Oh, even JR.
No, y'all are contrarians. That's why y'all so unhappy. That's why y'all think happiness is so elusive.
Question.
Happiness is not elusive,
Sweeney.
Happiness is not elusive. It's like
now it's there, so now read it, Sweeney.
Okay.
It's there now.
Meeting your partner's expectations, not your wife, your partner. So even JR understood that he didn't have to speak from both perspectives for us to understand that that's the concept and the conversation that man was having. Y'all the ones that are triggered talking about, oh my God, it's all about the woman. It's all about the woman happiness. Nobody in that panel said
about
that.
her.
No, he didn't.
Bro, you don't listen for nothing.
You don't listen for nothing.
A woman's listening
You don't
skills.
listen for
you got
nothing.
Women
You don't listen for nothing. Nothing at all.
Wonderful.
You don't listen for nothing.
I listen wonderful.
And
That's why I'm the best salesman everywhere I go because I listen wonderful. I listen
You don't have to
wonderfully.
speak
Let's see what
after everybody.
Christopher J
And you
got
don't
to
have to
say.
be. You're not my mother.
Focus.
You
You
don't have to
actually
be the
wait
mother
so
goose.
everybody else
You
can
don't
get
have
in.
to be big mother goose.
I'm
You
not
don't have
being
to
big
tell
mother
me
goose.
nothing.
I'm trying to
You
speak,
don't
and
have
you
to
come
tell
in
me a
every time
word.
someone
You
speaks.
don't have to say shit to
Israel,
me.
Fantasy.
come in every time someone speaks. Just be quiet.
You don't have to say
Be
nothing to me.
quiet,
No,
Israel.
you be quiet.
All I'm
Flynn.
saying
You
is
be
you
quiet.
don't let anybody
You
else
be
jump
quiet.
in.
Everybody was
You're not,
talking.
you're not sharing the mic.
Yo,
It's not your
yes,
panel.
yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
yo.
I got you, Lapeef.
Let's go to
I got
Chris
you,
today.
Lapeef. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Good evening. How y'all feeling?
What's up, Chris?
What's good?
What's
Tired.
going on, Chris?
What's good, Chris?
You gain some weight, Chris?
Compared to you, never. So here's what I want to say about what Izzy and what Fatty is saying. If the man said the foundation of my marriage is to make my wife happy, I would agree with both of y'all saying. That's not what he said in the video.
Thank you.
What he's saying is it's okay at some times. Just listen to your wife. Just not all of the time. Just listen to it. This, I would prefer you to do this. I would prefer you to do that. I prefer you to talk to me like this. It's not going to compromise your manhood. It's not going to compromise you being a provider. It's not going to compromise you being a protector. It's not going to hurt. Trust me. I've been doing this for a good minute now. It's okay to listen. Now, she want to go start telling you about everything and controlling everything, then I understand, ma'am, baby, love you, stay in your place, you're doing too much. But just to do a little bit of things, like you're a 90% provider, 90% protector, and all that other stuff that we talk about on this side of YouTube. It's okay to do 5 or 10% of making her happy, because wouldn't you want her to do the same thing for you? I'll wait.
That's not what he was
And
saying.
I find it rich.
He
I
wasn't
find
saying.
it rich.
Wait. He asked. I was trying to
Y'all
answer.
are
He didn't
saying
say fine.
everybody
He
up here
asked, I'm trying
misunderstood, and
to
y'all
answer.
only
He
do
didn't
that
say
on
fine.
YouTube.
One at a
He
time.
asked, I'm trying to answer.
Are y'all saying that?
He didn't
Everybody
say
up here
fine.
misunderstood,
He
and y'all are the
asked,
only two
I'm
that
trying to
understood.
answer.
Okay.
I thought he was asking
I
the
was trying.
panel.
No, he is. Were you
Hey,
asking me?
Chris, who was you
Always
asking?
about
Adam?
Israel.
Or were you still making your point?
He was
Oh
asking
no,
me.
I was addressing Fatty and Israel, but
Thank you.
the whole panel is more than welcome to jump in.
I was just trying to answer the question. He was talking to us, but yeah, y'all.
Don't nobody want to hear your answer.
I know, sweetie. I know they don't, because
I
it's
can
not. It's not
answer.
what
Because
y'all.
we heard y'all.
We
actually
heard
answered.
you.
Not better than the
We
Israel
heard
is
you.
fine.
No,
and
you
you're
haven't
annoying
heard
as
me.
hell.
You
You're
haven't
annoying
heard
as
me on
shit.
this
We
at
have.
all.
You're
That's a
annoying as
lie.
shit.
Oh,
You're
That's a
annoying.
lie.
We've
That is
heard
a
you.
lie.
You're
You
annoying.
haven't heard me on this.
Everybody
You've only
can hear
heard you and Fatty, and you
Everybody
and
hears you
Fatty
in
and
your
other
white
people.
mic.
You haven't heard me.
Everybody hears your white mic.
You haven't heard me. You
Everybody
haven't
hears
heard
the
me
white
on this
mic.
subject.
Hold on. Is that how y'all would argue if y'all were in? I hated to be in a relationship with y'all. Y'all
I
argue.
would obviously not talk to
Lord.
my man like this because he
Yes,
wouldn't talk
you
to me
would.
like
Yes,
this.
you would.
And he
Annoying.
understands that it's important for
Annoying.
you to have a conversation.
Annoying.
Both people have to get their input in, and they're not going to keep jumping in and jumping in and jumping in, or they know
Chris
that's going to
asked
rile
the
people
So
up.
there's a
and
thing
irritate
called
people.
de-escalation.
So
We
that's
got
what I'm saying. My
de-escalate.
man wouldn't do this to me because
Chris
he
asked the
knows that it's
question
going to
to
trigger
us.
me to do
Hold on,
this.
fantasy,
I'm not going to do that.
fantasy. I feel you,
Please
but
ask the question to me and
fantasy, I
to
feel you. But
Israel.
let me hear from Israel and Fatty first.
Thank
And I
you.
We
promise.
have.
And I
I know.
I know.
I can answer
After
the
the,
question.
after
I
this,
defer
after
to
this, I
fantasy.
want to
She
hear
can
fantasy.
answer.
I can reply. I'm not a monster. I'll make sure that everything is okay. The thing is meeting your partner's expectations is the topic. Making her expectation the fact that you are going to make her happy, which was the word that he used, is a bad starter, because now she's going to expect that. Because he says communicate
How
what
you
you
start
want.
is how you finish.
Well,
I understand.
he said communicate what makes you happy so I can do it. It puts an expectation on the man on doing so. If she has the same expectation, totally fine. But I apologize for taking the man at his words and actually made it word for word and bar for bar. I apologize for not being a mind reader, for not
Me
trying
too.
to understand what was on the video that I didn't saw. I deeply apologize because, again, happy wife, happy life. Please go ahead. Take it on.
Happy King. Happy King. Happy Kingdom.
Go ahead,
Happy
Israel.
King. Happy Kingdom.
Israel, go ahead, man.
Happy King. My answer is Happy King. Happy Kingdom. And listen, I don't apologize. I said what I said. I meant what I said.
I'm sure you do.
Hello, motherfucker.
So he basically just swung the
Hey,
pendulum
Fantasy,
to the
what were
other
you
fantasy
side.
girl,
saying,
go
Precious?
ahead. Go
I
ahead,
was
fantasy
just
girl.
going to
I
say,
don't care.
if a man
saying,
wants to
Precious?
be pleasured a certain way and she wasn't doing it the right way, wouldn't you have open communication with her and say, hey, I would like you to do it
100%.
this way?
Yes.
Wouldn't that make you happy? Wouldn't
Yes.
that satisfy you?
Yep.
No, they don't
So
understand.
That's
I
all.
don't
And that's
understand
all I'm saying.
when it's
And it shouldn't
flipped.
be an expectation either.
Exactly.
You know,
It's an unfair thing. Precious, you see it.
It's always an issue when a woman finally has the guts to actually
It doesn't make
say,
sense, Precious.
hey,
That's why.
this is
It
what I
doesn't make
kind
any
of
sense.
It's a
want.
threat to his manhood
This is
for
what
his
I
wife to
would
tell
like
her,
for
hey, I
our
don't want to be
relationship.
talked too
Hold
crazy.
on. Let Chanel go. Let Chanel go.
No, I was just saying that it's when she finally gets the gall to say, babe, this is how I would like things to go, or to have an emotional experience with you in this kind of way. It's always an issue with men sometimes. And it gets frustrating because y'all want us to be clear. Y'all want us to be precise in how we feel and actually voice our opinions. And when we finally do, it's an issue. Like,
No,
come
that's
on.
not
And
the issue.
it's very telling that the two married men on this panel actually agree.
Aram.
But wait,
The
hold
three,
on.
the three married men.